there's a lady on Chopped. She plays, well, actually she does a lot of cooking shows. Her name is Amanda Freitag, and if I'm saying it wrong, somebody just correct me. Let me know how to pronounce it, and I'll pronounce it correctly. But I think it's Amanda Freitag, and she has a charity that I think sounds really really good, because at the end of the day, it's like a blessing within a blessing. So you can use this. We are used to deliver stuff, to deliver messages, to deliver items, to deliver clothing, to deliver our kids to school, to be delivered to church. I mean, we are delivered because of a reason. So this is how I look at it, and I believe in what she says. God, let's see. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so it just makes sense. I had to look at the phrase again because this is from Amanda Freitag. So she says, "In God's love, we deliver." And that's so true. But, I mean, you don't have to give and give and give. If you got somebody that's going to keep on taking, they got to understand the thing, that the give and take on part of situations. Because at the end of the day, you can give and give and give, and the other person's taking. But if this person don't want to hardly meet you halfway on what they're taking, if they're not trying to meet you halfway on what you give, then there's a reason. Like, there's a way that you have a give and take relationship with each other. Like, you may be out of work or whatever. You kind of have to, but as long as you're doing your part, you being out of work and you doing your part and finding the government to help you out, and you make sure you have all these agencies helping you out through the government. Yes, it's gonna be stressful, but and then it's like you gotta think about the person who's paying all the bills for you. Like, they might not even be paying all the bills. They may be paying they might be paying just the internet bill. They might be paying just the car payment. The car insurance, don't forget now, car payment and car insurance is two different things. So they might be paying them two items. Now let's say them two items are this amount right here, and then you got the internet, that's a whole other bill. So you got three items. So if you have kids, you are still able to take care of the household. Even though you're not working, you're able to take care of the household. Until you're able to get an income in again, you're able to take care of your household. And there are so many government agencies like out there that can help you, and I know that God has put people into your place, in your way, and you have heard God speak through people talking about you can get this type of help. You should go do this. You should do that. You should do this, because in the day, God is leading you to a person for them to tell you something that you need to hear. Don't let your pride write you a check that you're not able to cash. Because your pride is going to get you where you're going to lose a lot of stuff for no reason at all. I can speak from experience. So don't sit there and mess up your blessing. Don't sit there and give God your butt to kiss. You need to go in there and let God speak to you. Let these people talk to you about where you can get your help. Set that pride aside. Because like everybody says, it's a sin. But you can let that pride be set aside. And set your independence to a side. Because at the day, if you need that help, go get that help. Because that help will help you a lot more than what you're letting it do. Let Him help you out. Let Him get people into your life. Because when He gets these people into your life, they will sit. And I know I go over a lot of stuff. And it's just because I want to make sure I kind of get through it. It's just something telling me to keep on saying it. Or I just don't remember what I say. So, but let God help you to help yourself. That's all it is. God helps you to help yourself. God blesses you to help yourself. God allows you to help yourself. And you just got to do that. You got to do some help for yourself. God's going to help you. But you also got to help God too. He wants to see that you're going to make it. He wants to see that you're also going to make an effort. If He's going to bless you and keeps on blessing you, but you got to sit there and you want to also accept that blessings. You want to see the blessings. You want to pray about the blessings. Oh, I forgot about one thing. Let's make sure we do our daily prayer for today. For those who don't, I know I'm not going to pray here, but my thing is if you do any prayer for today, at the end of the day, just say, thank you, God, for blessing me to wake up today. Just remember that. Because I do that every morning. Every time I wake up, thank you, God, for blessing me to wake up today. Because when God wakes you up, everything falls way down here. Because God's up here. You waking up. God bless you to wake up today. I mean, as long as you breathe life into you, as soon as if you're able to wake up and breathe life still, you're not 6 feet deep. You're not dead. You ain't gotta be worried about where you're going. Because at the end of the day, you blessing God. Thank you, God, for blessing me to wake up today. That's all you gotta say. Eyes open, eyes shut, pray, whatever. Say a full prayer, say half a prayer, say some prayer. But as long as you let God know that you're thankful that He woke you up today, that's all what you need to do. So, okay, now further on to the story. But my thing with parents is that parents, you are so blessed to be parents. And the fact that there are so many items that God blesses you on to help take care of your kids. And I'm going to share a story that somebody had told me about, because somebody has told me that they was down and out. They had a teenage son, you know, and teenage son kids, they want phones, they want this, they want the internet, they want you gotta have lights to keep the internet running, you gotta have lights, you gotta have internet service, you gotta have a phone service, you gotta get a card for prepaid minutes and all this other stuff, blah 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 blah. All these other things that these teenage kids want. So just think, now let's say you're just down and out, you know, you gotta find a way, you're trying to find a way to do what you gotta do. So I have heard that where if you want to if you have got to, you know, you're taking care of a kid. Sometimes a parent will actually go without to take care of a kid. That's how much parents love their kids. Parents go without to take care of their kids by, like, they might not eat as much, so the kid can eat more. They might not have internet, or the kid might not have a phone, so you make sure you keep your phone on. You see what I'm saying? Your phone's on. So at least at the end of the day, the kids are still able to get a hold of each other. The parents are able to get a hold of other parents and stuff, anything that has to go on with anything to make sure this kid's happy. Some parents will even sit there and pawn and hawk things and go to the pawn shop and like, look, I just need to pay. I need to get my kids something. I need to get my baby something. I need to get this my kid. I need to get them something for Christmas. I need to make sure that they have phone service. Or I need to make sure I pay the internet this month. You'd make sure you have something. You'd make sure the parent will make sure they go without to make sure their kid has. And that's what you call a blessing from God. Because when God blesses you, He will let you find a way. He'll let you know what you, go ahead and help you through that walk. He'll bless you as you're walking through that. And then once you do, you might do everything. And sometimes when you're down and out, and you're way down here, keep your prayers, still keep going on with the prayers, because I do. When I'm down and out and I'm feeling all blah, 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 I keep my prayer, I keep praying. And then at the end of the day, just make sure that, you know, you understand, if you have to pawn something that you don't want to pawn it, and then we know we don't want to pawn our stuff, but we have to do what we got to do to keep things going in our house, to keep our kids, to make sure our kids have. You know, parents will go through to make sure the kids have something they don't have, because they rather their kids be happy, because they want to make sure the kids are taken care of. And by God's will and by God's allowance, He does make sure that you are taking care of your kid the way the child's supposed to be taken care of. But I know somebody said there and said they were down and out. They didn't have this. They didn't know how they were going to get. They didn't know how they were going to make it the next day. They didn't know how they were going to pay their light bill. They didn't know how to pay this or pay that, or they didn't know how to pay the internet. And they did everything they could. They hauled all their stuff. They hauled everything just to make sure that their child was able to have, just to make sure their kid had their baby and their child was able to have something. They pawned all their stuff. Nothing of the kids' stuff got pawned, but their stuff did. The parents' stuff. And they made sure they did without for that kid. And that kid's like, no, mama, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. And that kid understood, and that kid helped. The child helped what they could help with, you know. And the child did what they had to do. The child, but the parent was like, no. The parent was not going to take from the kid, because they felt like it was the parent's time. The parent wasn't proper. The parent just felt like the child needed to take care of the child needed to take care. And I think actually maybe the child wasn't working. So let me go ahead and get the story right. The child probably wasn't working, and they weren't old enough to work. So that's why the parent did what they had to do the parent pawned their stuff to take care of their child. And they do this. They would do this anytime to take care of their child, and they had pawned all of their stuff. all their stuff was pawned. And the fact that they prayed and she prayed and she prayed and they prayed and they prayed about it. They prayed to God every day. Thank you, God, for waking me up today. Thank you, God, for this. And I ask that you bless my child, please. And they made sure, and they were getting blessings here and there. And then one day, they woke up, and God blessed them. They woke up, and all that struggle, and all that stuff they had to go through, and all the struggles they had to go through, worrying about what they're going to do for the next day, worrying about how they're going to pay this and how they're going to pay that, and how they're going to keep up this and how they're going to keep up that. You know what? God blessed them. God was there. And they will tell you that God blessed them. God blessed them so well that God blessed them with enough money to take care of everything. God blessed them to where they were able to get all their stuff out of pawn shop. Not just a little bit of the stuff, but all their stuff. You hear me? All their stuff came out of pawn shop. They went back and got the TVs. They went back and got their microwaves. They went back and got their phone. They went back and got extra stuff. They got their things, their laptops, their tablets. Oh my gosh. God bless them so well. They went and got everything back because God blessed them so well. God blessed them with enough amount of money to take care of everything else they had to take care of. Get their stuff out of pawn shop, make sure their stuff was paid for, had enough money to pay for an extra couple months. And that's how good God blessed them because they made sure God knew that they were thankful that God blessed them. That they knew that they were thankful that God blessed them to wake up that day. And that's all you gotta do. Let God know that you are thankful for every blessing that you have. A roof over your head, a car to drive, a TV to watch. Well, it don't matter what it is. As long as you have something, God bless you to have that something. God blessed you to allowed you to have that thing in your life. So just remember that. What you have in your life, thank God for what you have in your life. Because God blesses you to have that stuff. God allows you to have that stuff and blesses you to have that stuff. So let that be known that God blessed you. And I just cannot, that is such a great story to hear from a parent, a parent. So they said, I was down and out, I didn't know where this was going to come from for the next, I didn't know how I was going to make it for the next month. I didn't know this is this, and it was probably about 2 or 3 months. It took about 2 months, and then finally after them 2 months, a huge chunk of change come in their pocket. And they were able to bless, a huge chunk of change came into their account. And they were able to take that chunk of change. They didn't take all of it out, but they took some of it out. And when they took some of that chunk of change, they were able to use that chunk of change that was in their account and pay for that stuff out of that pawn shop, pay for a couple months of rent, pay for a couple months of the low light bill, or pay for what they had to pay for. God bless them to have a chunk of change to pay for what they had to pay for and get their stuff out of the pawn shop and get their stuff. So I just want everybody to know, I know this is a really long video, it's like 13 minutes, but every day, I'm trying to start learning how to keep my videos so short. But every day, everybody needs to know, remember, thank you, God, for blessing me to wake up today. Everything else falls short. And that's what they did. They thanked God for waking them up that day, and they felt like everything was falling short. And when they were there, and they were so stressed, even though they were so stressed about where they didn't know how anything was going to happen, God blessed them right in the nick of time. Just remember, God will do that for you too. God will bless you just in the nick of time. You might not have no hope, but just remember, keep your faith. God will give you that hope. And then once He gives you that hope, He will bless you the way you're supposed to be blessed. Keep on thanking God for that blessing. Just keep on thanking God for everything you're blessed for. Your life, your house, your home, your car, everything. Just thank you, God, for everything you have. And thank you guys once again. My name is LeMont. I'm with SqweekyThoughts. And I want to say one last thing. In God's love, we deliver. We deliver the messages in God's love. With God's love, we deliver our messages. And I just want to say thank you guys for having me on here. And if you took your time to watch this whole video, I want to say thank you so much. I want to say thank you, God, for blessing me with these people, with people watching my videos. Because at the end of the day, I want to give some positivity to them parents that want to give up. And I just want y'all parents to know, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep on praying. Keep on praying for it. Keep on praying and let God know that you are so thankful for all the things that you're so thankful for all the blessings He gave you. And guys, once again, I'm gonna say this to leave this at if you feel free, you can donate to the channel if you like. I'm gonna put all the information down here on the bottom of the screen. But I want to let you know, parents, you are so blessed, and be glad that you're blessed. And say thank you, God, for blessing me as a parent. And thank you, God, for blessing me for waking up. And thank you, God, for everything you have. And guys, you have a great day. And thank you again. Talk to you soon. Mwah.